Hi, welcome to Ed Foodie. Today, I happened to think of something when I was younger, actually when I was in kindergarten. My dad worked at a tire factory in Akron, Ohio, and because my mom also worked at a school as a secretary, my dad worked the 6 a.m. to noon shift so that he would be home when I got home from kindergarten. And this was kind of one of the staple lunches that he would make me most of the time. He was not a great cook, but he got this down pretty good and I loved it. I'm going to take it's a very, very basic, simple recipe. I'm going to snazz it up here a little bit and add some other things to it. But it's basically fried potatoes and eggs, scrambled eggs and fried potatoes. And we had it for lunch. We're having a late breakfast today, Catherine and I, so we're going to make it for breakfast. So what I'm going to start with here is a 1 medium to large size potato. I think this came out to like 13 ounces, so it's a little more than 3/4 of a pound. I'm going to peel it. We'll take our skinned potato and we'll slice it into 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch slices. So I'm just going to put mine into my full star chopper. All right, so we've got our potatoes all nice, evenly diced into cubes. We'll go over to the stovetop. Now, like I said, my dad, it would basically be the potatoes, salt, pepper, and the eggs, and that would be it. We're gonna make this kind of fancy here today. What I'm gonna start with, I have we use turkey bacon, so it's a very lean bacon, so I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil because we're gonna end up putting the potatoes and the eggs in here as well. So we'll get our burner like on medium. Now if you're just going to use regular bacon, of course you wouldn't need to put any olive oil in there. The bacon would make its own oil. Now instead of bacon, actually what I think would be the best is to use some breakfast sausage or even like a chorizo. That would be fantastic with this. But I'm going to try to eat a little bit healthy today, so I'm using lean turkey bacon. All right, we got the pan hot, so let's go ahead and put in our potatoes. All right, I'm going to add some fresh ground pepper. You can put some salt to taste. I'll put a little bit of salt, but you know the bacon is going to take care of most of that. I'll add just a little bit. Okay, we got the potatoes coated pretty good with the oil. Now we'll just let this go till they're starting to turn a little brown and soft. About 15 minutes for russet potatoes. Small diced potatoes. If you have bigger cuts, my dad always had bigger cuts. You need to fry them up a little bit longer. Okay, they've been cooking for about 2 minutes. Let's add in about a 1/4 cup of chopped onion. I've got 1 chopped fresh garlic. I'm using about a 1/2 of a seeded jalapeno. That's optional. Green bell pepper would be great in here. And then just to give it a little bit color, I got 1 green onion chopped. And if you need to, add a little bit more oil. Because right when the potatoes are finished, we'll add in 3 scrambled eggs. I don't know if you can see good, so these potatoes are getting nice and brown and little crispy. These took probably like 15 minutes, and it's because I used russet potatoes. I think they take a lot longer to cook. If you use like a red skin or a light white skin potato, they would cook quicker. All right, so I'm going to add just a little bit more oil before I put the eggs in. Push these all up to the middle so I get my egg coating all the potato. It'll stick them, bond them together. All right, so I've got 3 eggs that I've just kind of whipped up. You could use 4, probably easy enough. So we're just going to cook these long enough for the egg to cook, and then we'll be ready. Then with this, again, you cook it to you know, how you like your eggs. If you like them extra well done or like them a little bit runny. This was called Dad's Potatoes and Eggs.
This is potato and eggs.
Catherine's making a sandwich.
I don't know how to eat this one. I don't know how to eat American food. Good.
I'll put just potatoes and eggs. I'll put a little bit of Tabasco type sauce on
Oh,
mine.
you didn't tell me I should have put that one.
It's right there.
I told you I said I don't know how to eat American food.
Well, this is Texas food with the Tabasco.
Okay.
All right, let's try it. Really good. And also, during this high times of inflation and high prices of food, this is really a cheap, good budget thing to cook.
For you.
If you like the video, that's good. Give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to Dead Foodie right over there. Thank you for watching.